morning, pre-kindergartners. This week in math, we are going to be scientists also. We are going to predict and investigate. Can you look at the picture on the front of our math book and investigate and predict what you think our story is going to be about today? What were some of your predictions? Did you predict it was going to be about the sailboat, or sailing on the ocean, or being at the beach? Or did you predict it was going to be about shapes? Well, if you said shapes, your prediction's right. Our book is called Look for Shapes. Do you see any shapes on the cover of our book? I see one. It's a very colorful one. It's right here. It has 1, 2, 3 corners and 1, 2, 3 sides. What shape is it? Good job. The shape of this sail is a triangle. So today, look for shapes. Shapes are everywhere. Look with me. What shapes can we see? This shape has 2 long sides, 2 short sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. What shape is this? You're right, it's a rectangle. This shape has no corners and no sides. What shape is it? Can you predict? You're right, it's a circle. Let's investigate this shape. I think we've seen it somewhere before. It has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 corners. You're right, it's a triangle. And the last shape here, can you tell me what it is? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are all the same length and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Did you say square? Good job. This shape is round. It does not have any corners. Do you know what shape it is? Good job, investigators. It's a circle. Where can all the circles be? How many circles do you see? Do you see any circles in this picture? I see a few. Do you see the same ones that I do? Let's investigate. Is this a circle? It sure is. Do you see another one? Right here. Good job. Oh, and look, this is part of a circle also. And look at his eyes. He has circles in his eyes. Good job, guys. This shape has 3 sides and 3 corners. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 corners. Investigators, do you know what shape it is? You're right, it's a triangle. Where can all the triangles be? How many triangles do you see? Is this picture a triangle? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Does a triangle have 4 sides and 4 corners? No, it doesn't, does it? Let's see. So the picture itself is not a triangle. Good job. I see a couple of triangles. I see a yellow sail, which is a triangle. It has 1, 2, 3 corners and 1, 2, 3 sides. Is this a triangle? Let's see. 1, 2, 3 corners. And how many sides? 1, 2, 3. Good job. This shape has 4 sides. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Do you know what shape it is? This side and this side are longer than this side and this side. So it has 2 long sides, 2 short sides. Did you guess a rectangle? You're right. Where can all the rectangles be? How many rectangles do you see? Let's look at our picture. I see quite a few. It looks like our door here is a rectangle. And look at the window inside the door. This one is a rectangle. And look at this one down here. Does it have two long sides and two short sides? It sure does. This window down here is a rectangle. Now, is this window here a rectangle? No, because all four of these sides are the same. Let's see. Ooh, looks like a rectangle here. There are a whole lot of rectangles on this page. A special kind of rectangle has four sides and four corners that are all the same. Do you know what shape it is? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. What shape is that? Good job, it's a square. Where can all the squares be? How many squares do you see? This is a tricky picture. It looks like somebody's making a quilt. And if you look very carefully, she has different color squares in her quilt. She has some big ones and some little ones. And then she has some squares over here. Is this a square? No, this is a rectangle. It has two long sides and two short sides. That was a tricky one. Circle, triangle, rectangle, and square. Now all four shapes are there. Shall we say them again? Circle, triangle, rectangle, square. As you can see, they are not the same. Can you say each of their names? Can you help me? Triangle, circle, square, rectangle, rectangle, square, circle, triangle. Now, this rectangle is a little bit bigger than this one, but are they both rectangles? They sure are. And look, this circle is bigger than that circle, but they're both circles. Where can all four shapes be? How many of each shape do you see? We're not going to have time to count all of the shapes here, but look at this. This is a playground just like we have at school. So when we get back to school or when you're at a playground this summer, you can be an investigator and look for all of those shapes in the playground. I see this shape right here. What shape is this? If you said circle, you're correct. I see this shape here. It has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 corners. What shape is that? If you said triangle, you're right. Now I see this shape right down here. This shape has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. What shape could that be? If you said rectangle, you're correct. And the last shape that I see right here, what shape could this be? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are all the same and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. If you said square, good job. Now we're going to play a little game. Are you ready? I have this bag full of shapes. And when I pull out a shape, I want you to yell what shape it is. Are you ready? Here we go. Did you say rectangle? I'm going to put it right up here. Here's my next shape. Did you say square? We're going to put it right here. Did you say circle? Good job. Did you say triangle? Great job. Let's see. What shape could be next? What shape is this? Good job, it's a circle. Should I put it here? No. Should I put it here? No. Does it go here? It sure does. Good job. So now how many circles do I have? 1, 2. Let's see. Ooh, what shape is this? Is it a square? No, it has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. You're right, it's a rectangle, and I'm going to stick it right here. Let's see, the next one is a tiny one. What shape is this? Let's see, is it a circle? No, it's not. Is it a triangle? Yes, it is. Even though it's tinier than this one, it's still a triangle. It has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 corners. I have a couple more shapes in here. What shape is this? Good job. It has 4 sides that are all the same and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. It is a square. Let's see. One more shape in my bag. If I turn it this way, or this way, or this way, is it still the same shape? It sure is. It has 1, 2, 3 corners and 1, 2, 3 sides. Good job. It's a triangle. Now, we're going to graph our shapes. I have this paper here. This says circle, square, triangle, rectangle. And I'm going to draw how many circles I have. What color am I using? Black. How many circles do we have up here? 1, 2. I'm going to draw 2 circles. 1, 2. 2 circles. This just says square. What color am I going to use? Good job, green. How many squares do we have? Are these squares? No. Are these squares? Yes. How many squares do we have? 1, 2. So I'm going to draw 2 squares. Now squares have 4 sides that are all the same. The next one says triangle. What color am I going to use? Pink. Good job. How many triangles do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to draw 3 triangles. And the last one says rectangle. How many rectangles do I have? 1, 2. Now rectangles have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Let's count again. How many circles do I have? 1, 2. I'm going to write the number 2 right up top. How many squares do we have? 1, 2. I'm going to write the number 2 right up top. How many triangles? 1, 2, three triangles. And the last rectangles. How many rectangles? 1, 2. By looking at our graph, which shape had the most? Can you investigate and see? If you said triangles, you're right. There were 3 triangles, but only 2 circles, 2 squares, and 2 rectangles. So the triangle had the most. So you can go around your house and graph how many circles you find, squares you find, triangles you find, or rectangles you find. Or you can do something else too, which I discovered when I was doing this earlier. You can draw different shapes to make different things. If you look here, my 2 circles sort of look like I'm drawing what? I think it looks like a snowman. You can also do this. You can take a square and put a triangle on top. What does it look like I'm making here? A house. So you can do different things with different shapes. Have fun exploring, investigating, and predicting this week. And draw some pictures using shapes. Have fun, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.